Que pasta, YouTube? Dímelo, Poppy! Won state championships in New Jersey with Mecha GT.
How were your matchups for today?
They were good. I played a couple of Mecha Apes, Mass Saiyan, the Mira, Android. I don't remember what else, but generally I was fine. I lost one game today.
Let's get into this deck list.
So, Mecha Frieza, self-explanatory. If you don't know what it does, I'm not explaining it. There's 2 Scientist Foos. The overall mechanic is really good, and it should be abused. You can't have too much of it. Obviously, you need to make other plays when deck space is a little tight. Not really, but in a sense. 4 Planet Vegeta, your main searcher searches literally everything in your deck.
Broken.
3 Bloodlust, 4 Cloggy. I don't understand why anyone plays it that way. 4 Sujesh, your engine for everything in this deck. It's not just for this guy, the Explosive Son Goku, which I do play 2 of. It hits literally every Saiyan that you're going to see later on.
Why don't you play 4?
This card isn't really your go-to for Sujesh. You'll go into... where is he? You'll go into other cards like Pan or this. This is like your Evolve target, and it's your main engine in the deck, and then this is going to help you extend every play and kind of help you push for game along with defend, because barrier and blocker. So 2 is sufficient. It just kind of warrants some defense on the off chance that you don't finish by turn 2 or 3. So that's the end of that. The blue package, it's kind of small. We never really charged blues. I mean, I found myself charging these later game just to allow my senses to be live without taking life. Kind of important. And then 4 sensu beans, and that's the end of that. You play 4. This card's disgusting, especially when you're pushing for game. It allows you to access your life while bringing guys out, unless you whiff, which sucks.
How many times did you whiff today?
Off this, and 3 times, and they were all in the same game. So that was a fun time. I play 4 GT Trunks. This card's great. It allows you to get like early board presence and doesn't allow them to gain hand advantage while you're trying to build your own field advantage for game. You combo that off with Fearless Pans. She gives double strike and 5k. This does happen during the combo phase. If someone tells you otherwise, they're lying. Then you play these guys. They also have crit. They're also your combo starters. Really good card. It's probably my favorite to hit into. Like, if you're going to hit Grand Tour, you're going to go for this instead of Trunks. Then you have your 4 combo Gokus. This is like your super combo. It's not as free as it would be in the Mecha 8 because that would make it 0. But in this deck, it does its job. Like, especially turn 1, if you open this and you don't have Grand Tour and you're going against Mass Saiyan or something else and you kind of need to defend while keeping hand advantage, this is how you do it. Or if you're pushing for game, also really great. I play 4 of these evolves. This is my favorite evolve, to be honest. It gets around Explosive Son Goku if you're playing Apes, and it kind of just allows you to keep pushing because they have to combo out 30k twice, not including if you combo into it.
You didn't find 4 to be too cloggy?
No. If you see it, you charge it really early. If not, you can combo out with it or you just evolve. It's essentially your best target. Another broken card. This card's disgusting. I don't like it at 4, though. I do appreciate it at 2. I considered playing it at 3 just because it gives us those triple strike and it gains 5k for every card that attacks, including leader. But I opted the 3rd one for this just because I pulled it. This card did not come up today. Great card, don't get me wrong. You can finish games, especially against Mecha Apes, because the auto will go off and finish. If not, they bloodlust and they have to deal with the beater. So aside from that, I mean, the deck's really good. You just have to be careful not to overextend, essentially.
Is there anything in the main deck that you would change?
Currently, no. I actually played this deck once before, and then I tweaked it for today. I took out the pint sizes for these combo Gokus, and that was probably the best decision I made. Because pint size, it is helpful because it'll search your targets, but a lot of the times it'll make you whiff with Grand Tour. You'll be searching out targets, and you won't have anything left. That was a problem I saw, because I would see too many little ones. This inherently was just better, and it kept you alive. It was defensive and also offensive purposes. So yeah, the main to me was perfect. I mean, we'll see if I tweak anything in the future. Flying Nimbus, great card. I think I used it twice today. I still think it's a great card. Should be utilized, but it's not the best. At least in this deck. Battering Laser, never used it. It was there just in case I was playing something really defensive. And the 4th Bloodlust, self-explanatory. I played 4 Saiyan Kaba. Didn't even get to use them today. Wanted to, but I ended up using Furthering Destruction Champas instead, and it helped me steal games from monkeys. And then if you combo this with the mirrors that'll bypass the monkeys, it kind of guarantees you games as long as you have Bloodlust to stop the explosives.
How was the mirrors in the monkey matchup?
It's a great card. I only saw it in one of my monkey matchups. The rest of them I was allowed to pressure enough for game regardless. This deck can play kind of control or it can go really heavy on aggro. And if you pressure monkeys, they have a hard time dealing with it. But this, in theory, was going to be great to bypass the monkeys' blockers. I got it off once, twice? I don't remember. But I got it off. I mean, I didn't even have to use the combo for Destruction Champa, but yeah. Still the best card. I mean,
it's very good.
Yeah, it kind of rebuilt your hand. It's a better Massane because Massane can't hit blockers and obviously anything with barrier on it. So this was kind of like a replacement. You always have 7 in grave anyways, it doesn't really matter. And you always end up +2 and comboing off for game. That happened more than once today. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So this is Frank, NJ State Champion ARG. Any shout outs?
Shout out to, I'm sorry, Pipe Bye and his store, obviously, because let's be honest here, this is where we played at. Shout out to my buddies who actually, I gave one of my buddies my list. He ended up top 4ing as well, so happy for him. That was him. I'm sorry, top 8ing. My apologies. But yeah, he had a very similar build to me. I was kind of bouncing ideas off of him. He ended up changing his deck a lot, which was helpful, and vice versa. Shout outs to Brian for encouraging me not to play Mecha Monkeys, even though he played them today. Yeah. He's like, just play something different, because that's just how I am. But yeah.